Hello and welcome back to the MARKIE channel, the channel where you can almost guarantee that Callum will need a haircut 99% of the videos that you watch. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, what is on my head right now? I'm so sorry. But lucky for me, the haircut is not going to be the worst thing in this video, because lucky for me, we are talking about YouTubers. More specifically, YouTubers that live in LA, which usually isn't a good sign. So yeah, you probably guessed it, today's video is going to be another topics video. We start with the smaller stuff, and we work our way up to the bigger stuff. It's very, very simple, guys. Why don't you understand? But yeah, in all seriousness, right, let's get into this, shall we? So for the first thing, okay, we have Gabbie Hanna here. Now, it is a bit strange we're still talking about Gabbie Hanna, because obviously Gabbie did say she was quitting social media, but maybe that she meant YouTube at that point, because she's still tweeting and stuff like that, so I don't really know, okay? But Gabbie actually tweeted out this picture, as you can see on screen right now, with the caption, "The police just came for a wellness check, and I answered the door stoned, covered in paint, and wearing only my underwear and a make sure your friends are okay t-shirt. I can't believe they didn't take me away." Now, I've got to be honest, a lot of the replies, and I'd say the majority of the replies to this tweet, basically saying that Gabbie's lying and whatnot, and I don't really think that should be the response. I realise that, look, I get it. Everyone kind of is going at Gabbie at the minute. The people are a bit concerned with the stuff that Gabbie's been doing, but if the police came for a wellness check, there's a reason for it, okay? And genuinely, like I said in the video where we spoke about how Gabbie Hanna is quitting social media, I hope she does take a time away and work on herself, because obviously no one deserves to be in a place where they have to have the police coming up and having a wellness check on them, you know? Now, from this, it's unclear to why Gabbie obviously got a wellness check. Like, that can usually be sort of like a family member or a friend ringing the police, or it could have been the fact that they've seen it on social media. I'm not 100% sure, okay? I'm not going to jump to conclusions. I just don't think the response that Gabbie has got from this tweet is really justified. Like, yes, I get it, okay? Gabbie should be criticised for a lot of stuff that Gabbie has done, but at the end of the day, who are we to, first of all, joke about this, but second of all, say that she's lying? I mean, no one really has proof for that. But, I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Let me know your opinion in the comment section down below. Now, for the next topic, ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to get this, okay? Tana Mongeau's podcast is officially out! God, bloody hell. Honestly, this is the moment we've all been waiting for, isn't it? It's called Cancelled with Tana Mongeau, and episode 1 is Beefing with the Kardashians. Hey, God, I'm excited for that. Now, something does tell me that the Kardashians don't really care about Tana Mongeau, but maybe that's just me, maybe I'm wrong. I guess this is probably all about how one of the Kardashians tweeted at Tana, because Tana spoke about their, like, kid's father being at a party or something along them lines. And in fact, I don't think the Kardashian even tweeted. I think they like to tweet. And the reason I'm saying the Kardashian is because there's so many of them, and I don't really know any of their names. I know one's called Kim, right? And there's one called Chloe, and Kylie, and I was going to say Jenna, but I'm pretty sure that's her last name. I know nothing about these people, okay? One thing I do love, though, at the beginning of the podcast, she does play a clip from, like, previous, like, apologies that she's made in the past.
Cancelled.
Don't remember doing this at all. I can only hold myself accountable.
Cancelled.
I object! Look how good my life is. So what else? Cancel me.
Tana Mongeau.
Ah, yes, there's nothing like holding yourself accountable more than putting a clip of you saying you're going to hold yourself accountable from a former apology you've done in a podcast, kind of promoting the podcast and trying to get people to stay. I mean, that's great. But either way, Tana Mongeau does talk about many things in this podcast, as we can see in the description here. It says, in the first episode of Cancelled, Tana Mongeau is joined by co-host Hunter Moreno and Brooke Schofield. They discuss their beef with the Kardashians, living in David Dobrik's house, Chris D'Elia, I can't even fucking pronounce that name, Jesus Christ. The comedian guy, Bryce Hall, and more. God, and there's more? Bloody hell, I thought that would be it, you know? That's incredible stuff. I would have watched it just for that. But anyway, should we just skip to the Kardashian bit and see what Tana Mongeau said? Right, oh God. Honestly, I'm not looking forward to this, because something tells me Tana Mongeau's voice isn't really made for podcasts.
I don't know her at all, actually.
I'm not kidding. Like, that was like the most traumatic experience. I'm like, I don't want the Kardashians to think that girl.
Everyone was freaking out about it a lot more than me.
I'll tell you what we are not doing. We are not having beef with the Kardashians.
The way I've graduated to Kardashian beef, like, I kind of think that's dope. I don't think I did anything that wrong, dude.
I wouldn't really call it Kardashian beef. I mean, especially when the Kardashians had like a whole TV show where they just slay people 24/7 and get in arguments and whatnot. Their beef's pretty high up, right? She liked to tweet. Just liked to tweet. you know? But, I mean, gotta do what you gotta do. I made a video talking about Trisha Paytas responded to me one time, and all she did was post a TikTok and prove that she'd watched one of my videos. So, yeah, maybe we can clutch at straws together, Tana.
You came
No, she was out of pocket.
She was completely out of pocket.
No,
The
I'll
guy
tell you
did
what
not
she did
come
wrong.
For your party.
This is what you did wrong. Mention that Tristan came to your party. You can say that. You can say Tristan came to my party. He was. He was
Tristan
there.
didn't come for
he
her,
was
But I
though.
didn't
there.
put him on the guest list. Who let him
Tristan
in?
Doesn't
came
matter.
for the house owner. They're friends. They've been friends. He let us know before in advance.
And Tristan was present at the party. However, where you went wrong was mentioning their child
Yes.
by
Oh
name.
my god. Okay,
Meow,
I
meow,
guess
Meow.
to be fair, I
Should've
will
done that.
apologize.
It's almost like you shouldn't bring up people's children on Twitter. And just some little, like, snarky tweet, innit, eh? Well, at least we're learning something today, Tana. I mean, you're like, what, 22 or something?
That I don't like, I don't think that I was just trying to make a joke. I wasn't trying to literally say. It was more so that it was Father's Day, and the things that I saw him do after midnight, literally on Father's Day, in this party. And I think you have a few friends who know Tristan pretty well. Just they know each other. It's just in my opinion. I don't really know.
So much damage control after this podcast airs. I'm gonna have no friends, no family, no nothing.
This is what I love about things like this as well, is when people go on like podcasts and whatnot, and they're like, yeah, we don't want drama with the Kardashians or anything like that. We don't want drama with these people. And then they proceed to talk about it, which would then cause more drama. It's like, you're maybe not going to learn then. You're not going to listen to yourself.
You know what? What are you doing at this party when it's Father's Day? I was just curious. It was just a question.
We know now that he was single at that time. At that, I don't
guess
think.
And I've got to say, this whole thing that Tana's talking about here, saying, oh, why was it a party on Father's Day? Something tells me the kids wouldn't have been awake at night when a party's going on. Like, what, the party probably was on at, like, between midnight and, like, 5 a.m.? Like, maybe the kid wasn't awake. I'm pretty sure his kids are, like, 3 years old. Like, I mean, not really thought about that.
For tweeting, none of us knew that he was single. We didn't know that they were separated. So it actually was like, what the fuck is he doing?
Do we think I broke that news?
No.
You did break the news.
Maybe.
No one was talking about it. It was for sure.
Yeah, I think
Man.
she was.
Yeah, Tana, you just take it. Fuck it. Edit. You know what? Just take the credit for it. We all have to do that sometimes, you know. Maybe get a title out of it, a YouTube title thumbnail. It works a treat.
Probably trying to keep it pretty under wraps at that time.
Yeah.
But
In hindsight, I shouldn't have involved myself. And Chloe, I would like to take the time on this canceled podcast to apologize to you. I think you're an amazing, powerful, strong woman who's
she's
been through
the
a
best
lot.
one.
Yeah, I'm sure Khloe Kardashian is a massive fan of the cancelled podcast with Tana Mongeau. Just definitely listened 48 minutes and 45 seconds into this podcast just to hear her apology. I'm sure of it.
Favorite
She's
one.
so
I love Kendall.
We
Kendall,
know
I'd
you
like
love
to take this time
Kendall,
on this podcast here to let you know that I am
Hunter!
also in love with you.
For the love of God.
I'm like, pick and choose. How many people have you confessed your love for on this?
He's
podcast?
never going to stop doing this. He's going to use the podcast every single time as an outlet to just get more and more.
And I don't get. I'm actually a virgin.
It's
and
my
this
fault, though,
is-
really, for enabling you and giving you this platform to
Thank
be
you
a
so
slut.
much for that, Kendall. You heard that?
Chloe, I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna lie, people. I'm really struggling to listen to this. this isn't the best thing I've ever heard. I might come back when she has Trisha Paytas on, because I'm sure there'll be some stuff to talk about there. But for now, it's maybe a 4 out of 10 for me, Tana. A good first episode. Well, apparently some people actually do enjoy it, because apparently it's went #1 on like the iTunes chart or some of a random chart or something like that. So fair enough. Maybe I'm the idiot. Maybe I'm the boring one. A lot of you guys seem to be really enjoying it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the last topic, we are going to be talking about Trisha Paytas, who actually called out Natalie Noel, one of the two. Basically, David Dobrik's assistant, who went on the BFF's podcast and was speaking about how it wasn't really David Dobrik's fault. We spoke about it on the channel a few days ago, so you can go back and watch that if you want to see my thoughts. But Trisha Paytas actually made a video responding to it, so let's hear what Trisha has to say.
I don't like calling another female that, but this person is that. 1,000%.
Sorry, I just want to say, I made a video, I uploaded a video yesterday that I filmed like 2 days ago, right, saying, oh, you know what, there hasn't really been that much to say about Trisha, and like kind of staying out of drama, but I guess within the next week or so, Trisha will be getting himself back into drama, because he can't really live without the attention. A day later, Trisha uploads a video talking shit about another YouTuber. I mean, come on, I'm Mr. Callum at this point. Mr. Callum.
Natalie went on BFF's podcast, which is the Dave Portnoy and Josh Richards ones, and obviously they don't know anything about these situations with David and stuff like that. She went on there. She went on there and said David was just with the guy that did something. David did nothing wrong. He was just with the guy. Wrong place, wrong time.
Look, I mean, as much as like Trisha doesn't speak sense 99% of the time, they are making fairly decent points here, okay? Like, David wasn't just there. David had more accountability to take than that. And I think Natalie knows that. And I think Natalie panicked being on this podcast and just said some stupid shit. I don't think Natalie would even think that, because I mean, just human. Like, she's not that stupid, right? But who knows? Maybe they are just that delusional over there. I mean, let me know your thoughts. Who do you agree with in this situation?
About the Hannah entire situation, which first of all, like, he wasn't just there. The girls were brought in for a David vlog. He got alcohol for them and paid people to go get alcohol for them and supplied alcohol to girls for a vlog. But it actually did happen. There's photos of David, Jeff Wittick, and Todd, your boyfriend, Natalie. She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Todd is out there too at 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning.
You can see what Trisha's trying to say, okay? We've obviously spoke about the David Dobrik situation so much on this channel, and I would love to know your thoughts on it, like who you agree with. I mean, you don't actually have to fully agree with anyone. Like, you can take points from each person, and you can just kind of come up with your own opinions. I mean, like I said, we're all people at the end of the day. We all have our own opinions. So let me know in the comment section down below who you agree with, or what are your thoughts in general with this topic and all the topics we spoke about in today's video, because I think I'm probably going to leave it there. I mean, I've made so many videos talking about David at this point, and Trisha, and we just made a video Tom and Natalie the other day, so you obviously know my thoughts at this point. I want to know what you guys have to say, okay? I read literally every single comment, so make sure you put your opinions down in the comment section down below. Even if I don't reply, trust me, I'm seeing them. And yeah, I guess until the next video, I'll see you guys in a bit, which will be tomorrow. God, I get worse and worse at doing outros every single video, don't I? Bye!